A stylish and elegant night for the best in Guyana's cricket had Leon Johnson and Shameen Campbell winning Male and Female Cricketer of the Year, respectively, while Newsroom's own Avinash Ramzan won the Cricket Journalist of the Year award. At the ceremony, after an in depth review of the 2016 year by President of the Guyana Cricket Board, Drew Bahadur, Minister of Education with responsibility for sport, Dr. Nicolette Henry, pledged the government's continued support to the sport.
I also wish to congratulate particularly our cricketers, and I have to say, you have done well locally, regionally, and internationally, and have made us proud. Some of you were a part of the winning teams of the World T20 series, and you deserve a round of applause, I believe. The strength and legacy of club cricket in Guyana is rich and in many ways unparalleled in the region. I wish to reaffirm the government's commitment and that of the department, of course, with responsibility for sport, to providing whatever assistance we can provide within these resources that are allocated and what is needed to help develop this sport across the country. There is cricketing talent in every region of this country, and I challenge you to seek out these talents and nurture them so that the rich legacy that we are enjoying now can be preserved and passed on to the next generation.
Guest speaker of the night, West Indies Cricket Board Director Conde Riley, stressed the importance of changing the negative look of West Indies cricket due to the strides of the young players.
I say the narrative must change because when you look at the performances of our team, and I'm not saying that we have turned the corner, on the international stage, two individual performances in the last few months have shown that fitness is key for success in international sport and must be non-negotiable. In August of this year, the West Indies were playing India at Sabina Park in Jamaica, and a 23-year-old all-rounder by the name of Roston Chase, in only his second test match, batted the entire day to score 137 not out and saved the test for the West Indies. This was done on a fifth-day pitch against an attack that I consider to be one of the best, especially when you're batting the last day, the Indian spinners. Then in October, another 23-year-old, Craig Brathwaite, spent every second of the third test against Pakistan on the field and carried his bat in both innings of that test to secure a world record and win the test for the West Indies. Nobody had beaten Pakistan in the desert that is called the UAE. West Indies did with a very young team. And I should compliment Mr. Vishu, who had an 8-wicket haul in that series.
While Riley went on to praise Guyanese cricket, Newsroom's own Ravinash Ramzan, who won Cricket Journalist of the Year, did respond on behalf of the awardees and urged those in attendance that the only shortcut to success is through hard work.
This brings me to a very pertinent quote from a very famous man, one who's considered a supreme being in his homeland, the Indian batting legend Sachin Tendulkar. He once said, and I quote, "Success is a process. During that journey, sometimes there are stones thrown at you, and you convert them into milestones," end quote. Surely the awardees here tonight have all passed through that process when, for some reason, their ability came into question, and they were the center of criticism as inevitably stones were thrown at them. There are so many examples here tonight. For instance, our three nominees for Male Cricketer of the Year all endured those moments. Vishal Singh, for example, was out of the Guyana team for quite a while, but he returned with a bang in the Professional Cricket League in 2014, and this year earned a spot on the West Indies A team, making 96 and 161 in the unofficial test against Sri Lanka A. There is a belief now that he's on the cusp of a senior West Indies team call-up. Then there was a time when it seemed that Leon Johnson might never again play international cricket, but he took those stones thrown at him manfully, and he proved the critics wrong. This year he was back in West Indies colours after topping the charts in the PCL 4-day tournament, and he still continues to take those stones after being forced to bat out of position as an opener. The man from Guava Bush, Davindra Bishu, was out of the reckoning for a few years, but that did not deter him a bit. In fact, it motivated him to do even better, and we all know what he did this year in Test cricket. 22 wickets in 6 games, including a best of 8 for 49 against Pakistan, which is still the best figures in Test cricket in 2016. That's barring someone doesn't get more than 8 in the current 2 Test matches that are ongoing. What our nominees did, they converted those stones into milestones.
The list of awardees are as follows. Special Cricket Awards, Lashana Toussaint, Most Improved Female Cricketer of 2016, Gudakesh Moti, Most Improved Male Cricketer 2016, Bhaskar Yadram, Junior Cricketer of the Year 2016, Leon Johnson, Senior Regional Cricketer of the Year 2016, Devendra Bishu, in recognition for outstanding performance for West Indies team, Sachin Singh, most runs in regional under 15 2016, Nigel Deodat, most wickets in regional under 15, Sachin Singh again, most valuable player in regional under 15, Joshua Prasad, most runs in regional under 17, Bhaskar Yadram and Kevin Sinclair, most wickets in regional under 17, Joshua Prasad, most valuable player in regional under 17, Bhaskar Yadram, most runs in regional under 19, Kimo Paul, most wickets in regional under 19, Bhaskar Yadram, most valuable player in regional under 19. Special Service Awards, Shannon Crawford for dedicated service as a cricket umpire, Avinash Ramzan for outstanding service rendered as cricket journalist, Chatterpal Singh for outstanding service rendered as a curator, Otto Christiani for dedicated service as a cricket administrator, Ryan Banwari in recognition for elevation to WICB's B panel of umpires, Javed Prasad in recognition for his elevation to the West Indies B panel of umpires. Corporate sponsors were Hand in Hand and Sterling Products. Premium Awards for the Club of the Year 2016 went to Rose Hall Town Youth and Sports Club, Cricketer of the Year Leon Johnson, and Female Cricketer of the Year Shameen Campbell. After the awards were presented, the night then ended with a bit of socialization. Tristan Joseph for Newsroom Sport.